The theme is invisible or traces. So with the mushroom, we have a trace of the mushroom because the ones on the wall and the one down in the village are a spore print. And a spore print is when you take a cap of a mushroom and you place it on a piece of paper and it drops the spores, which are the trace of the mushroom and for future mushrooms. So the one in the castle here is a very, very small 1 centimeter mushroom spore print put on a glass slide and then projected and painted in the dust and the ashes from the castle. The dust is from the rafters of the castle, so contains parts of people for the last centuries, and the ashes are from the fires that people have used. So that again is an invisible trace of the history of the castle. It breaks down dead matter back into soil, which grows plants again. It is a symbol for life, death and regeneration. And that's all invisible too. The space for the big one was just a fantastic space for that piece. I made it first in Italy across the mountains, and there I used, it was much smaller, and Mirella, when she brought me here, she wanted this piece, but she didn't say, I want this piece, she just showed me the room, and I immediately thought, yes, this is, because it could be really big, because you have to duck down to come in, and you just see the bottom of it, and then when you come in, you look up, and the whole thing is revealed. And it's, I suppose my work makes many connections. It's trying to look for a unity in nature, in a way like science does, but in a more poetic way. So it's also a mushroom cloud, and in German, it doesn't quite translate, but a mushroom cloud is a nuclear cloud. And the shape of the particular species of mushroom that we have in there is Amanita virosa. In English, the name is destroying angel. So again, there is that idea of destruction and creation, because nuclear is also creation. So it has that, and also that movement of up and then out, which a mushroom does. It loses its impetus, so it does that, and it opens. The same thing for a mushroom cloud, it does that. And that is a vortex, which is an indication of energy in the universe. And it's also made of, it's a wave, in a sense it's a wave, and it's made of particles. So it's a connection there to wave-particle duality in science. There are all these connections that you may not see, but they're there. It's an amazing castle. It has an amazing atmosphere. And you start with the basements, which are very dark, and then you go up into the... But the whole place is quite spooky as a castle. But it's a fantastic space for art and music and sound to be integrated into the whole place. And that integration of the parts into a whole is very interesting, as the whole concept of this event is amazing, really, because everything is integrated. And actually, they've been playing John Cage here, and John Cage too is very interested in mushrooms. I read a book by him as a student, and his interest in mushrooms got me interested in mushrooms. So there's that connection there to chance.